What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiance video, and this one right here is all about Sumit and Jenny in the most recent season of season 7 episode 16. But of course, before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, that is a member of Patreon, and that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. Now let's get it.
I just don't want to keep upsetting the family, and if he's with me in America, we'll both be accepted.
America. I never told her that I will move to America, and now I'm nervous because I do not want to move to America. If I go to US, I'm gonna lose my family, my friends, and that's what I don't want.
The most bizarre thing, to be honest with you, that I really don't understand about Sumit is his choices. He doesn't want to go to America because he does not want to lose his family. All right, cool, I understand that. But also at the same time, he knows that marrying Jenny was going to force his family to want to abandon him. But he married her anyway. And he also knows that having a marriage without your family attending is also something that will get him banished from the family. So it is very contradictory that he sits there and he says that moving to America will make me lose my family when he's already started making the actions towards pushing his family away. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what gave him this false hope that his family was going to accept Jenny just because he's married, but just because he married her. That was never going to happen. If they didn't like her before, then they're not going to like her now. That is just a grand scheme of it. And I know a lot of people sit here and they say that Jenny is so unfair in so many ways. And don't worry, I agree. But also at the same time, though, if a man is going to break the rules or break his culture or do things against his culture and marry you behind his family's back, naturally it's going to make you believe, and I think women may want to agree with this, give or take, it's going to make you believe that he's going to also willing to do whatever it takes to also still be with you, because otherwise, why marry you? Marrying someone isn't necessarily a small thing, especially obviously if you're looking at it based on his culture and all that kind of stuff. So really and truly, I wouldn't be surprised if Jenny's idea of hoping that he would finally move to America came purely because of him marrying her behind closed doors. I mean, listen, even though she knows that he said he's not going to do it, even though she knows it was never a part of his plan, but at the same time though, marrying her behind his family's back was also never part of the plan. So if he's willing to break that, then there's no saying that he's not willing to break the other rule of them moving to America. So really and truly, I can't sit and say that I completely blame Jenny for going behind his back. Actually, no, I definitely blame for going behind his back, but I can't fault her for having the hope that maybe he's actually going to make that jump. Because hey, this is the thing. Once you tell one line, you get away with it, you're going to get with another one. Once someone breaks a certain rule of their culture or something towards their family, they're going to do it again in another way. So, yeah, just saying, there is that possibility.
If he came to America, he is welcome with open arms in our family.
You decided your life yourself. You did whatever you felt, according to your freedom, according to your ease. But
this is like I'm saying, he's already done what he wanted to do anyway. So why would this even surprise the family, even if it was true? And I don't know why Simon's acting as if like, come on, man, you can't be that dumb. Come on, come on.
It doesn't change the mindset of my wife and myself. It doesn't change. You can leave.
Boom, 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 boom. I am not surprised that his dad said you can leave. You've already broken, you've already harmed us, you've already insulted us, you've already, you know, disrespected us. So why are we going to have a problem with you leaving now? You've already done the damage has been done. So really and truly, this is something that Sumit should have never ignored. I don't know why he looks so surprised. Fool.
My wife believes that this relationship will not going to last so many years. It will be finished within 1 or 2 years. And I also believe in her belief. They had to move. Let them go. They'll come back.
I see the love.
To be fair though, I see what the dad's saying here. A little bit of reverse psychology. Yes. Go. I mean, it's a very challenging one because even if he leaves, he's not going to be able to work for at least a year. And that is something that could force him to want to come back. To be honest with you, him going to the States could probably work in the favor of the family, because if he goes there and doesn't work and he comes back, if he comes back, he's gonna have to obey by every single one of their rules. He's gonna have to marry who they say he needs to marry. His life is looking peak at that point. So if he leaves, he's just got to stay in the States, to be honest with you. Otherwise, he's coming back to hell. Or then again, living in America with Jenny might just be the hell too. So I guess it's a matter of picking which hell he prefers, right? This is very interesting. I like what the dad has done here.
Between the two, and I just think it's wonderful.
Do you think his mother is not loving him? His mother is very, very much loving and caring. That's why she is hurt. She feels that his son has to marry a lady equal to age of Sumit. Actually, the society feels like that. These are the expectations. They should have their kids, and the life is nothing without kids, I think. The kids are the hope for completing the family. That is why she is not happy. She is weeping day and night.
I'm very nervous. I told Amit and Shri about having a kid in future, but I don't want them to just say anything, because I still haven't brought up to Jenny that I'm thinking about a child. I'm scared that they will say something right here. I think I'm going to have to tell Jenny about it very soon, because if I inform my parents that I'm planning to have kids, they might accept Jenny as a part of the family.
This guy, his level of delusion is just next level. Like, okay, whatever you tell yourself, buddy.
Jenny and I are married, so do anything to make her feel better together.
I think no. She wants a separation from Jenny. आज तो मुझे बेस्ट लग रहा है, मैं तो कहता हूँ उससे भी कुछ अच्छा मिले आपको.
He has our support, and so does Jenny. So I think it'd be better if we move to the U.S. Yeah, but I thought we were gonna, make more progress. We, couldn't help. We didn't make a difference. It's heartbreaking for someone to beg with the people they love, just to love them and let them be who they are.
I'm speaking the truth, whether it is bitter or it is sweet.
Everyone doesn't really seem to care if Sumit leaves and goes to America. And was that the reaction that I was expecting? No. I mean, it's sad, but now my case for moving to America is stronger than ever.
I find it hilarious that Jenny thinks that moving to America will make things better for their relationship. I think it's hilarious that her daughter thinks the same thing too, because they are forgetting this is something that someone said before in a previous video, that Jenny wants to live the retired life. Is Jenny really going to be able to afford to accommodate herself and Sumit in America, given the fact that she doesn't want him to work? And even if he does work, she wants him to work as minimal hours as possible. So therefore, he's always with her at home, basically being her carer. I mean, that if you ask me, the long-term goal is for her to be with someone that's going to care for her. Point blank, period. The matter of fact is, it doesn't matter whether they stay in India or they go to the US. Their relationship is doomed regardless, because there are cons on both sides. Pros, to be honest with you, the pros are a myth. I'm not saying they don't exist legit, but they're a myth in terms of there's not enough of them for these two to even stay together. And the crazy part about it, this isn't even cons in terms of outside influences. This is cons based on themselves. We're looking at the con of first and foremost, Sumit now wants to bring kids into the family. Jenny doesn't want kids. Sumit doesn't want to go to America. He wants to stay in India close to his family, but Jenny wants him to go to America. Sumit wants to be a working man. Jenny doesn't want him to be a working man, regardless of what country he's in. The whole thing is pathetic. Like I said before, it doesn't matter what country they're in, nothing's going to improve their relationship at all. I mean, Jenny's already broke him sexually anyway when they did the whole Kama Sutra situation. She sat him wrong. A woman of experience. Anyway, we continue with this absolute shambolic madness.
This is a place named Shikwa Haveli. Okay. Shikwa is the name of the place. Haveli means palace. This place was built by the royal family, you can say that, like the rich and royal people of the area. This is Christina and Jen's last day, so I want to bring them to this unique and ancient palace.
Oh, last day here. Kind of sucks, huh? This is a bummer.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Last night, the meeting with my family and Jenny's family was worse than I expected. To know the fact that my family, they don't even care about me moving to America. Now I'm a bit nervous because this is going to give Jenny the green light for moving to America. But I still don't want to move to America.
So, Sumit, my opinion from the family dinner that we had, it didn't really go as I hoped it would. I do wish that it would have turned out a little bit differently, not only for your sake, for my mom's sake, but also for us. It's sad when we leave here because I know she's still in the same situation.
I feel like sometimes I'm trying to break through to them, but I might as well just be talking to a wall. What's the point of all of this? We're not getting anywhere. It doesn't make any difference.
Now that your family still didn't accept my mother, I think now, after 10 years, it's time for you to come to the U.S. It's been one-sided for long enough, I think.
When I think about moving to America, first I was thinking about maybe I won't be able to adjust over there.
Well, I did it.
You did.
I'm not ready to move to US. Not yet.
We can't always be afraid of everything. I'm really tired of Sumit being scared of everything all the time. I'm a 64-year-old grandmother who's risked everything to come to India to be with the man that I love because the love was bigger than the fear. And Sumit needs to prove he can do the same for me. I did contact, what's it going to take to get you to America? How long is it going to take? He did say that it could take up to 2 years to get your visa. We should get started on that right away because, you're still going to have another 2 years here in India.
I'm upset to know the fact that Jenny is talking to a lawyer behind my back about moving to America. It was it should be a mutual decision. And besides, Jenny had her whole life in America, but she walked away from there. She joined me here in India because we decided that we're going to marry here and live here in India.
Let's talk about the fact that these two don't know how to stick to their own words, because we're in a situation now, where she said this, he said this in the past. Now we're here in the present, and he's trying to do this, and she's trying to do that. They're both now changing everything that they said to each other. Not everything, but they're changing things. No kids? Oh, now I want kids. In India? No, now we're going to go to America. I don't want to go to America, but we're going to go there. I don't want kids, but we're going to have kids. The cons keep adding up. Jenny spoke about being an older woman and having experience and all that kind of stuff. A woman at her age should not be in a relationship where she has to tolerate such inconsistencies, such an unbalanced relationship. This is why I say age ain't nothing but a number, because a lot of people in this world that are a certain age but still don't know how to mature themselves. They're still children. Jenny is exactly that. And to make it worse, she's in a relationship with someone who's legit basically the same age as her. They both have the same mental age. 10, 12, I don't know. 1. Bit too far, but yeah, you get the gist, but whatever.
We talk about moving to America, then it made me realize how big its step is. A lot of things change in life. I will be 35 by 2 years, and maybe I'll start thinking about having kids. We might adopt someone by 35. Then I want to have them in India.
What the
This mofo just said, I want 2 kids and I want them in India. Need I say anything else, man? I'm just going to stop looking evil. The stupidity.
What? No. First of all, we've talked about this since we met over 10 years ago. This can't happen, and it's been understood this whole entire time. So how come all of a sudden now he wants to have a kid when it was never... I'm shocked. If you want to have kids, why did you marry me?
You didn't want any kids, and now all of a sudden you want kids? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with having kids. But if you had that even in the back of your mind, you shouldn't have married somebody who is done raising children.
Where did this come from?
When I think about family and my parents and how to just make them happy, how to win their love back and everything, they said you cannot have kids. Because if I have a kid, then maybe they will be happy. Okay, now you have somebody to take care of you. And if I have a kid, I want my family to be with that.
Once again, Sumit will do anything to make his parents happy. It doesn't seem like anything has changed. Family is...
You're telling me you've only just realized that? My man wants to have kids in hopes that kids will then make his family accept you. But the funny thing is that everything that he does it based on his family accepting you. But he doesn't do anything on just making you generally happy. Process that. Your partner should not be doing things to make their family accept you. Your partner should only be doing things to make you happy. Vice freaking versa. Because at the end of the day, in this world, not everyone is going to get on with their spouse's family. That is just the grand scheme of it. So the main focus is, let's get along. I get it. A lot of people want to be with someone who gets along with their family. Absolutely, I get that. But guess what? Life doesn't always work out like that. I mean, honestly, I think at least being cordial with the family, that should be at least, you know, something that's doable 100%. But hey, man, at the end of the day, if you want to be with someone that gets along with your family, well, then you find someone that's going to get along with your family. Point blank, period. You dig? Damn, man. I should be a life coach, man. I'm in the wrong profession.
Is going to be priority, basically always over me.
I just hope that, you don't start what your future holds now, as opposed to having children. If you continue on just trying to do everything for your family to accept you guys, it could ruin your relationship.
Bingo, but the relationship has already been ruined, though. Put it out there. Put it out there, yep. Bingo, but it's already been ruined. Case closed.
Being married with Jenny is something which I wanted for the last 10 years, but I lost my family, which makes me feel heartbroken. And Jenny came to India in order to marry me. Now she wanted to plan to move to America. Would I have married her if I know there's a daughter moving to US will gonna come? I don't know.
Coming from the guy that catfished her. Right. Man, don't lie.
If I ever heard from your mouth that you wanted to have kids later on in your future, this relationship would have never continued. I thought Sumit was enjoying our married lifestyle, but now Sumit's trying to change everything up. After everything that we've been through, everything, I never thought that we wouldn't be on the same path. We fought so hard. It's been too long. Did we do the right thing getting married? Because if this is what Sumit wants his future to look like, then I don't really want to be part of it.
All I know is this. I cannot feel sorry for Sumit, nor can I feel sorry for Jenny. Jenny should have never put herself in this predicament in the first place. Point blank, period. And Sumit should have never wasted everyone's goddamn time. Hey, man, there's flaws on both sides. And that is the problem. There's flaws on both sides. Where are the pros? Oh, I guess they're never coming. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.